Steven, what's up, homie?
What's up, bro? It's actually Stefan.
Well, see, I'm Steven. My name is spelled Stephen.
Same.
Sam, well, there you go then. What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Smoking the Blunsky.
Lil Blunsky, man, that's what's up, man. So, listen, I want to talk to you about a couple of interesting things, man. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to get right into it. I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of your time and dilly-dally around. You feel me? So where does the name Golden BSP come from? Like, where does the Buckskin Pony whole moniker come from? Talk to me about it.
When I was in like high school, and we used to get like really fucked up, and like do something like like something stupid, or like like you wake up in the ditch, or like you bang like the ugly chick at the party, or like
Right.
you do something like that, you know what I mean? And then you wake up and it's like, oh, I got buckskin pony last night.
Oh wow.
Always just like, oh fuck, gonna get buckskin pony tonight, boys. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yo, I dig the fuck out of
Kind of
that.
like our groups like a little like or like thing or whatever, and then I just ran with it. But I was actually, my name was Golden Child before,
Right.
so I just dropped the child and added the BSP.
So now talk to me about how you got into rap and where you found, well, before you talk to me about that, obviously you've heard that I do a really, really good BSP impression. You've heard it.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
and
it's hard.
my thing is like, first, how did you get into rapping? But then how did you find that caricature, like that voice? Like, how did you get into I make the hey money, how money bitches that, you know what I'm saying? Like, how'd you
That
do
one.
that?
So I got into rapping like I was always like, when I was a kid, like when I was young, it's always what I wanted to be. Just like listening to like Eminem and shit growing up,
Right.
and then I just kept going with it, and in my hometown, um, this guy Tyler Myroon, he's actually a juggalo. He's like he like opened up, and like he was just starting too. He had like no fucking idea what he was doing at all, but I didn't either. So we just started making music, and like that's when I made my first song, my first CD, started doing shows, was all with like all juggalos. And
Oh, that's
they were always like, you're a juggalo, man. And I'm like, oh man, I love juggalos, but like I'm not trying to do the face paint. They were all doing the face paint and shit. And I'm
right.
like, I'm not into the face paint, bro, but I respect everything that you guys do and shit, you know what I mean? So I was always like around juggalos, and fucking that's how I like started doing shows. They put me on. And
Juggalos
then
are really decent people. I like them a lot. I hang out with a bunch of them.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then as far as that like flow, it's just like different influences, and like my voice is always changing. I always have different like I could like do different sounds, you know. But like that specific sound is like probably I started listening to Flatbush.
Flatbush
Uh,
Zombies. I love
yeah,
them.
yeah. So that's like kind of a Michi when you hear that like growl.
Michi
I don't
Yeah.
really like listen to them much anymore. They're still dope, but like I kind of just like grew out of it. But like that Michi flow is like I was listening heavily to Danny Brown and Meech, and that's like kind of where that I like started getting like that weird voice, and then I kind of just tuned it with other influences or whatever, right?
I think it's a dope sound. I mean, at first, it was a bit of a hard pill to swallow for me because I was like, I don't get it. And then, like, I won't lie to you, I got really, 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 really high one night and started kind of playing Omen, and then I played Cult, and then I played a few other songs like Aquaman. I'm like, oh, now I get it. I totally fucking get it now.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's like I get a lot of that. Lots of comments where they'll be like, I hated this guy, but then like I like just kept listening to it, and now it's like my favorite shit.
Yeah,
That's like a lot of people's first impressions.
yeah. I mean, because I found you around the same time that I found like Lil Windex, and of course I found Easy Mac and Mercules and all
Yeah.
that. And you were a bit different. And like I say, like it took me to get really high and play a couple of really dope songs. I was like, yeah, this is fucking dope. I kind of get this energy. I fuck with it. So
Yeah.
what do you listen to when you're not making your own music? What are you jamming to?
Um, I listen to like lots of like 90s alternative and shit.
Hmm.
And like um I listen to like whatever's like I listen to like relevant music. Like
Right.
try and stay like up to date with like what's going on. I try and find the dope underground guys or like the guys that are just popping off, but I do also just listen to like lots of Young Thug
That's dope.
and like I don't know, so many. I don't know, but like Thug and A Boogie are like my favorite.
Yo, I fuck with A Boogie with the hoodie. He's dope as fuck. Um, my mom, she's actually a really, really, really country lady. You know, she's from the South, like the deep South. And
Yeah.
I remember when my mom first saw the name A Boogie with the hoodie, and she says, "What in the fuck's a boogie with a hoodie?" And it was the most hilarious shit.
Yo, that's funny as fuck.
So, like, talk to me about this new album, man. Tell me about it, man. How it came together, and like, what you really look for in it. What you hope people get from it.
Um, I just felt like and needed to do an album, and I was living in a different town, and like it's just really dope town, Kelowna, and it's just like you party so much there. It's so easy to have like a really good time. So
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta move back to Van, and because the studio, everything, video, all my crew, everything's in Van. So
Right.
I just made the decision to like pack up and move out here, and then I just was like, I gotta jam this album out ASAP, and I didn't really like, I don't know, it kind of just fell into place, like it all kind of came together pretty organically.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of the songs I like wrote while I was on tour, and then so I just had to like smash the studio, and then
Yeah.
I had like
So,
lots of the tracks I only had like half the song done. That's why there's so many features. I just like would write a verse and a hook on tour and then like not be inspired by it anymore. I'm like, okay, I gotta like
yeah.
just gonna pack this one full of features.
I mean, I was happy and elated and amazed that you got me on the track like when you did. Like,
Oh, for
and
sure. That shit's like one of the ones that's getting the most love
I
by
mean, and
lots of
it
people.
came it came really natural for me to write it. Like, I mean, the first time I heard the beat, I was like, okay, now do I rap it like Golden or do I rap it like me or what do I do? And like me and my man Troy, who helps me out here with a whole lot with this, me and the team and whatnot.
Yeah,
We played the beat, we jammed it a bunch of times, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll just rap it like me and I'll write it like Golden would have written it, but not in that voice. So
yeah,
it just kind of flowed, you know what I mean?
No, I like that track, man.
it was
Yeah.
super. Yeah, that shit's super hard. It'd be dope to do a video, but like with the borders being fucking shut down, maybe we could just green screen something.
Yo, we could totally do that. I mean, if you're down, I got an album of features that I want to do that I'm working on real soon. I'm hoping to get you on it.
100, 100. Send it over whenever.
So I definitely got one more good question for you, right? Before we just shoot the shit or you decide that, all right, well, I'm done chilling with Fury or whatever the fuck, right? So how did you hook up with Easy Mac, man? Because he's an interesting fucking dude, man.
So me and Easy Mac, like in 2015 or something like that. Um, I moved to Vancouver with Beat Ice and and some other guys, and we were just like gonna be like, let's make a bunch of music. And then Easy's like, hey, I'm gonna roll through. So then he came and moved in with us, and at that time, uh, he was like, man, like fuck, let's get it. Like I need to get this because he's been like uh he was like constantly like almost getting it and then like it, like you know what I mean,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
like you're so close and then it falls and then you're so close and then he's like fuck,
That's
this
my
is the
life
last.
story.
Yeah, and then he's like, so I just like we jammed out and I helped him um like I styled him for like his short film
Yeah.
and like kind of like directed him on how to like dress
Mm-hmm.
and like what he should do as much as like or as far as like how his appearance should look.
Right.
And then he just listened to what I had to say and did the short video, did the It's Easy, and that went viral. And then so he's like, boom, like I was like around that time signed to Snack the Ripper.
Yeah, I know Snack. I know Snack.
Yeah. So I was like more like in it than he was, and he was kind of like, yo, like let's go. And then he went viral, and he immediately was just like up there, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
around that time, me and Snack like kind of had a falling off, and like I was pretty depressed and not like making music.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like over it and just not inspired. And then when Mac like went viral and started blowing up, then he's like, yo, bro, thank you so much for your help with all the shit, blah 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 blah. Let's do uh like a collab album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, let's go, fuck yeah. And it's like pulled me out of that like music like depression, you know what I mean? I'm like felt inspired again.
Right.
And like I had Pony Boy, that CD finished, like it was just sitting, and I was just like, because I was like out for too long, I'm like, even if I put this out, it's not going to do anything. So I'm like, fuck it, like, and I just didn't put it out. And then I'm like, okay, perfect, then I'll put out Pony Boy right before we like put out My Little Pony, and then it will like, I'll be back, you know what I mean? So
Right.
he I helped him, and then he helped me, and like we just pulled each other out of this like funk, and now we're just like continually making tracks and good homies.
That's what's up, man. That's really
I
dope.
like My Little Pony 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2, they're both dope. I dig them a lot.
Hell yeah.
Because Omen is one of my favorite songs. That's where I got my line. Because I had to take it from you. Because now everybody hears me do it, the hibbity hobbity, like, and I had to borrow it from BSP with my whole chopper go click a dee papa dee. You better get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo,
so like,
I saw you freestyling for like 18 hours the other day. That was ridiculous.
it was 13. I appreciate you giving me all that credit though.
I thought it was 18. I was like getting drunk and then kept tuning back in. I'm like, oh my God. Like, you fucking never gonna want to freestyle again in your life.
I'm gonna tell you what, dude. It's hard for me to do even right now. I'm like, fuck, really? Okay.
Yeah, you're like, fuck it, man. Like,
Yeah.
after that, you're just freestyled out. What do you do?
For a little while. It's all
Yeah.
good, man. What else do you want to tell the people, man? Tell us what you want us to know, Golden.
I don't know, man. I just got the new album. New video is gonna be dropping really soon.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of new videos coming up. I'm putting on like a lot of these dope cats in Vancouver. We're gonna be dropping a lot of like really dope shit. Gonna be doing like some skit type shit, and like it's gonna be really dope. What's gonna pop off pretty quickly.
Well, make sure you hit me up for some collabs and things, man. And I gotta
100%.
get you. I gotta get you on my album. Definitely. We're gonna chop
Yeah,
it up real soon.
send it over whenever, man.
I got you, bro. It's been a pleasure. You hear me?
100. Thank you for having me on, man.
Much love, bro. I mean it.
Thanks, boy.
Peace.
Yeah, peace out, man.
Okay.